Hi guys, it's Cheyenne from Hello Hairs, and today we'll be talking about one of the 7 deadly sins of car seats. Well, the first deadly sins of car seats is buying used. And we'll be starting with this example. This is a Graco safe seat from 2007. Now, I love Graco. Graco is very near and dear to my heart. They are one of my favorite seats. And a lot of people ask me what my favorite seat is, and I would have to tell you my favorite seat is any seat that meets the US safety standards. Now Graco meets them plus exceeds them. And this is a great example of a safe seat. However, the person who had it before me did not take care of it at all. So if you can't see, there are missing parts on the front and what you can't see on the back. The first thing is the chest clip. I don't know where the chest clip went, however, it's missing. Now, part of those US safety standards is a chest clip. So in other places like Europe, they don't have the chest clip, they have things called hugs, is a main example of one, and you can see them on Britax even in America. So keeping in the front of the seat before we flip over to the back, we're going to talk about this crotch strap. The crotch buckle, I mean. Okay, so this is a 2014 recalled buckle. Now I'm not exactly sure if the safe seat was recalled, however, it somehow made it onto the seat. This is not the right buckle for the seat. If you can't tell, it goes way up here into the seat and it puts in an awkward position for the mysterious chest clip. Now talking about the recalled buckle, this seat had a manual. I did not get the manual when I volunteered to take this seat. Now, the manual is really important. It tells you a lot of different things. And we'll be talking a lot about the manual and a different sin of car seats. However, we're gonna stick to buying used today. You might not be able to see my face, but this is the best position I've got in order you can see everything. First, we'll be talking about the harness straps. These are threaded under the manual storage and connecting to the latch, the connector plate right here, not latch. Okay. However, when I got this seat, the straps right here were threaded above the manual storage and connecting right here next to the Graco logo with the connector plate. Now, if you can't see, there is a missing part right here. I have a key fob in here just so it can look normal on the outside of the seat. This seat will never be used for an actual child for many, many reasons. Okay, so right here we have the metal piece that connects in right here and uses to make the waist belt a little bit tighter. Now, if you cannot see, this one has a key fob on it, which is not legal at all. I got this seat, they were both connected sort of like this, where this one is connecting this metal piece right here was connecting this one and this one, which is very unsafe. So in my improvisation of the seat, I lost a piece. I have used a key fob. Now that was the things wrong with this seat, but there are general terms that child passenger safety technicians like to use when talking about used seats. One is when buying used, you really don't know if it was a recalled seat or if it had ever been an accident. Now, talking about accidents, you might think, well, an accident is just an accident, how is it supposed to help or like deform a plastic seat? However, in the plastic, you don't see is a lot of engineering involved. Things will crumple in the impact of the accident, and when you have another accident and you don't replace the seat, or you get the seat and you don't know if it was an accident, then things could not crumple and it would start to harm the baby, which no one wants. There are some ways that you can kind of get by with getting used, and one of those is maybe you have a family member or a friend who just had a baby who outgrew her seat and it was lightly used, never an accident, and it was never used improperly. That is a great example where you can reuse a seat. I know car seats are kind of expensive, and you don't have to get the $300 seat in order for you to get a safe seat. Remember, all seats sold in America have to pass the US safety standards. So there you go, they're all safe. Now, if you want to get a cheaper seat, Graco is a great example of that, and so is Evenflow. I would check out those two websites and see how you think of those seats. There are some companies and organizations that will give you a seat in order that you install it properly, and they are few and far between, so that one isn't exactly a great example of how you can get a free seat. However, look around and see what's in your area. So I hope this helped the explanation of buying used and why we don't really enforce buying used, and giving you some examples of why you don't buy used and some examples how you can buy lightly and reuse seats. So if you want to see the next 6 deadly sins of car seats, why don't you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Bye. So in the past few weeks there have been some recalls, and that one being some Graco seats and a few Britax seats and some other different things in there. I'll have that link down below where you can find the recall list. However, next week we'll be talking about the dreaded doom word called recalled.